What's good, y'all? Hope everybody's living well and staying blessed. It's your boy Marcus B. As always, I'm with the one and only Mr. Evan Simmons and new guy Chris. This is episode 51. 50, 51, right? Yeah. 51. First episode of the new year. For the first time, everybody's back in the studio. Glad to have everyone back. And it's just me, Evan, and new guy Chris, and we talk about weddings. Turns out I know a lot about them, and I have a lot of opinions on them. um, we also get into a couple of fights that are coming up, and just again my infatuation with fighting, and then we talk about the new Pixar movie Soul. Our thoughts on it. Everybody loved it. Everybody gained something from it. I think all of us need to rewatch it, and I think that you guys should as well. Anyways, if you like what we're doing out here, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and most importantly, share. What are we at? We at 128 still?
No,
132?
it was over 130 last time I checked.
Yeah.
We look.
We finally passed 130. So super dope. Thank y'all so much for getting this out to more people. We couldn't do this without you guys. So just keep sharing. Still on our way to 250.
132.
132. Shout out to all of y'all. Much love to you guys. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the episode. Peace. What's going on, big dog?
Yeah, not so much, man. I'm tired.
I feel you.
We're both just casually adjusting mics, and it sounds good.
Yeah. It's great sound noise. Sound noise? That's where I'm at.
Well, we were back to teaching for the first time in 2 weeks, and that's
Yeah. It felt like such a longer break than it has in the past.
yeah. I don't know. Well, I know why. Because of the.
Yeah.
I've chosen not to say that anymore.
Reason being? The reason being?
Yes, I just don't want to even talk about it anymore.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
You're just over it?
Yeah, I'm just over it. Like,
All
I'm
right.
just over.
Sorry, I thought I could muscle through this. I got to take my contacts out.
Okay.
It's like, keeps shifting. It's so bloody annoying.
Bloody annoying.
I'm trying to cuss less, so I'm going to instead cuss in other languages.
Ah.
I feel like that's...
I was about to say, because that means basically the F word in
America.
a British.
Yeah, well, that's a fake language.
British?
Yep.
Okay.
I think English is a fake language.
It is. With the amount of rules we have that are broken. I saw one sentence that used every single I before E, like the mess ups of those. I was like, oh my gosh, that is it's too many ways.
Yeah, I saw a post that said, like, English is 3 words hiding in a trench coat, pretending to be a language. That's like, naked is pronounced naked, but baked is pronounced baked.
Right.
Why isn't it pronounced baked, or naked isn't pronounced naked?
Yeah.
Question is, why don't we bake bacon and cook cookies? I hate that.
Well, why do we drive on the parkway and park on the driveway?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
America's...
We do things that don't make any sense.
Nope.
No. Yeah.
And then...
It's like the metric system. Like, the only country that doesn't use it. It's
Which
so much better.
I think we just need to go ahead and I think for the next 50 years everyone's going to talk about it. Like, everyone's going to be like, we should just do it. And then
Apparently they have tried to do it, but, like, trying to change all the speed limit signs is, like, the biggest issue, I guess. I don't know.
oh yeah. And then you got to everyone's got to learn what a kilometer is.
How far a natural kilometer is.
How
Compared to a mile.
I don't know how far in kilometers I am from my house right now.
I don't
In
even know how
miles,
far
I
in
can-
miles.
In miles I can make a
I know in
guess.
Texas time.
Texas time.
'Cause you tell somebody how far away something is. You don't tell them miles. You tell them how far how long the drive is.
Yeah.
It's a 10-minute drive. It's a 15-minute drive.
And everybody who's not in Texas doesn't understand that.
Right.
I forgot that was a thing, actually.
What? Like
that most people actually do talk in miles. That was like 10 miles away.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, nah, man, it's like 15 minutes.
Right.
13 if you're speeding.
Right. That's just, yeah. Texas, we drive for so long, it doesn't even bother us.
It's like, how far away is it? It's like Houston, Dallas. Oof. That's rough.
Is it?
Houston, I mean...
Yeah, it's 5-6 hours.
Yeah, that's not a fun drive.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Oh, any drive from here is kind of long to a city, except for Austin.
It's not that bad.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
the
about...
The Austin,
I mean, it's nice because
40
we're
minutes.
centered.
Yeah.
40 minutes.
So it's about the same drive, no matter which way.
I miss Austin. I haven't been back to Austin in a minute. I need to go back.
Don't go soon.
Well, yeah, I can't go right now.
Why?
Because the thing.
I mean, yeah.
It's also going back to how it was, so... I don't know if you heard about that.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like, restaurants going to 50%.
Yeah.
Oh.
They are shutting things
Everything's starting to
down.
go back towards when it started.
Ah, that's no.
Yeah.
Let's not do this again. I mean, like if we have to, but also let's not do this again.
No, I don't think we have to. I think it's a bad idea.
Hey man, I just want it to be over with. I don't really care.
It's not going to get over with if we shut it back down.
Well, yeah, the only way to fix it is to...
We already missed that point to where that was going to be an effective strategy.
I remember we tried it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I miss that. I miss those days. I'm kidding. Because I remember thinking back then, I was like, man, if everyone just like stayed in for like 14 days, like it'd be fine. Which, 7 months ago was the move. If everyone just...
It's been 9 months, sir.
It's been... Oh. That's sobering.
Doesn't that just feel a little dirty?
It's been 9 months.
We're coming up on the 1 year anniversary, partner.
Oh.
It's actually 1 year passed from when the first COVID case.
Yeah, for when the first COVID case, we've hit the 1 year anniversary. As far as America shut down, we're coming up on the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, it was in...
Gang. March...
Yeah, because it's spring break.
14th.
Jeez.
That's when we started shutting down. Yeah.
Jeez. That's
I'm really glad because I went to go see Gabriel Iglesias that weekend spring break started.
Nice.
And the next weekend everything was shut down.
I went to Miami and almost got stuck there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was going to be mad about that. I think it would have been a good time.
I would say, if you had to spend summer in Miami, like,
Wait, did you go, at the beginning of the week? Or?
Yeah. I went, when did I go? I went on
I know we
Tuesday.
had that indoor show on Saturday.
Yeah, so we did the indoor show on Saturday. My emotional life fell apart on, was it Sunday? Sunday. Had a day on a Monday. Went out on Tuesday. It was Wednesday. I went. Flew to Miami on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Bought the tickets to Miami on Monday.
I was in Austin whenever that was happening, and me and some of my friends we were like just going hiking and just being in Austin, and things started like shutting down. We were like, hey, is your school canceled? Yeah, our school's canceled next week. Is your school? Yeah, we don't have spring break is technically like next week for
added one more week on it.
Yeah, it was, I remember thinking back. It was just, okay. This will be like middle of April. We'll be solid. We'll be solid.
Here we are, 9 months later.
But hey, that's 2020's problem, right?
2020's problem,
But
baby.
everything changes whenever.
We in 2021, and
Whenever
your boys.
your calendar says, "Oh, did y'all see the calendar for February?"
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's a solid rectangle.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's very satisfying.
Oh, that's really satisfying. I really enjoy that.
I don't know why, but the first time I saw that, I was like, oh. You're telling me I could just, like you can just do the math, but it's like 28 days in a nice rectangle.
That's nice.
It's very, it's an aesthetic. I feel like doing something special for that.
For the month of February?
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to the culture.
I mean, like, you know what? I might do like a hip hop album of the day.
Hell yeah. I'll do that with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. Hip hop album of the day. Chris, we're gonna get you on it. You gotta listen to these. This is the first step of getting you cultured.
All right.
You gotta listen to it top down.
Or just a black music of the a black hip hop of the day.
Let's do an artist a week.
An artist a week.
Yeah.
I don't want to listen to the same artist all week. It's very exhausting.
That is very exhausting.
No.
I like the artist a day.
Yeah, just like listen to someone, like listen to like 5 of their like top hits or.
Whatever is their top on their Spotify. Let's
Sure.
do that.
Yeah.
Got that?
All right.
Okay. Rest in peace, to MF Doom, dog.
Bro, I was like.
I was shook.
Dude was one of my favorite MCs like ever. Dude's amazing. Was amazing. Like he was.
Yeah, rough. Like, I mean, he died in October, which is wild. Is that he died in October, and then we found out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Really.
He'd been dead for a while.
And just no one.
Yeah. His
family.
allegedly,
Yeah.
his family / wife, like, they basically, I think he died, and then they got everything straight.
Yeah.
And then, like, released it to the media.
Okay.
Which is
Jeez.
just crazy, man. You ever heard of MF Doom?
Mm-mm.
There's your homework for the day. I'm going to ask you about it on Thursday.
Widely
listen.
Widely
What
considered to
was
be
the name?
MF Doom. He's a
The letters M, the letter F, and space Doom.
capitalize it when you.
All right.
Yeah.
Widely considered to be
90s rapper?
yeah 90s
Is
rapper.
he classified in the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just super offbeat. Like he called himself the villain of rap because he just wouldn't do stuff right, and it always sounded good though.
It always sounded good.
Yeah, dude. MF Doom. Like just listen to his album Mad Villain and just enjoy yourself. It's a good.
time.
It's a good time.
Speaking of, I finally got to see my boy Max this weekend. Max Carney,
Oh yeah.
the dude that's been on the show, and oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
man, we had a blast. The day and a half I got to spend with him at the wedding. Dude's such a party, and we came to the conclusion that we're gonna do Music Mondays with Max.
Nice.
So once a month, because on the last podcast he was just like burning through, like, you need to check this person out, you need to check
Right.
that person out, so and so and so. I was like, all right, bro, you just need to give me like a month in review of like
Like what's
the dope music that came out that needs to
Right.
be checked out. So at the top of every month, he's gonna give us the last month
Okay. Cool.
good music. So
That sounds like a
and it's gonna be just a
great
short.
way to get to listening more,
Exactly,
more stuff.
man.
Because I'm all a fan of just listening to more stuff because you gotta open up your ears and your brain and
Yes.
like
And he is on it. Usually I hate when people, like, when your homies, like if you're driving and they're running through the radio
yeah.
and they never settle on a song,
Oh yeah, I
that
can't,
usually eats away at me and I want to punch him in the throat.
yeah.
But Max was explaining so much with, like, between the artists, and there's so many similarities from artist to artist, and like he'd be like, "Did you hear that? That's like," he legitimately played a song. An artist had figured out a way to do the swell from Jupiter, put it on a MIDI, slow it down, open up the chordal structure. And
Yeah.
he's like, so like he played that song for me. He's like, "You hear that? You see that? You see what he did?
Yeah.
That's Jupiter." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, like the production game. I feel like the production, like that's a whole craft in itself.
It is, man.
Like, and now people can get majors in like digital audio workstations as your instrument now. Like you
Really?
yeah, you can
Like
get,
it counts as the instrument.
Yeah, like
Dang.
when you get a degree in electronic music now, you get a degree in like I can make beats on a computer.
That's crazy.
But it's really hard to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
To do like, I'm gonna sample, like I think one of the coolest things I heard was on Kendrick Lamar's album Damn. Ninth Wonder. He took like this weird like African like tribal song, and like there were certain chords in it that worked. So he like pulled the chords out of it and then made like I was like, how do you like? First of all, how do you find that?
Yeah.
And then number two, how do you you know what that works over a rap beat. That works over.
I remember seeing a meme once just saying like, "Yo, being the engineer for Kendrick must be the most exhausting thing ever."
Oh, I'm sure all of that like the amount of pressure you're under, because Kendrick makes like good songs, but you have to make like things for him to rap
There's
over.
so much there's so much that go into the individual.
Yeah, it's not just Kendrick that makes
Yeah,
those songs.
no, for sure. I mean, shout out to I always like finding out like the artist ran a track backwards to
Yeah.
do another track, like J. Cole with Neighbors.
Yeah,
Which one was that one? What did he run back?
I don't remember.
Can you look up Neighbors by J. Cole and what song is it being played over backwards? But just like stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like super, super enticing.
I mean it's crazy that I think I don't want to say the earliest example of that is the is Moonlight Serenade. No, the Moonlight Sonata over
Yeah.
Because by the Beatles. Like just like oh
You got anything?
Forbidden Fruit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Forbidden Fruit. So yeah, one of his first songs. One of the first songs he ever came up
Yeah.
with on that's on Born Sinner, right?
Like the
album.
The album.
For Your Eyes Only.
Is it really? I thought it was Born Sinner. Huh.
Yeah.
Either way, super dope.
Yeah.
So, we talked about weddings.
Yeah.
I went to 2.
Yeah. Just like oh yeah.
I went to 2 over break. One at the top of break and one at the back end of
yeah.
break. Now,
Why is everyone getting engaged? Stop getting engaged right now. Okay, whatever.
oh no, dude! I definitely had like this like mild existential crisis where everybody's getting engaged and married.
I saw like 4 different engagement like roll. Like I was like, stop.
yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to chill out a little bit. You got your boy stressed.
Try it.
Now,
Not really.
I tried once, twice.
Oh, you did?
I just think I did.
Considered it?
Considered it.
I've never considered it.
Put forth the effort to like get there.
Okay.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I digress. There's a different part that I kind of want to get to
Yes,
on that.
okay,
On that. Now I'm not bashing either weddings.
Yeah.
It was just like it was just so clear the difference in personalities
Yes.
from like the people I saw like at the beginning, the people I saw at the end. Just like the people that I saw at the beginning, they're just like 2 just people getting married. They're like the ceremony was like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Like they're just like, you down, good,
Let's wrap this
good,
up.
kiss,
Rings.
dope,
Boom, boom, boom.
out.
Hey, like, short and sweet to the point.
Yeah, it was. It,
I like
it,
those kind of weddings.
it was really cool. Sadly, I missed that part because they started on
Oh.
time. So I'm gonna message to the people.
Are you gonna say?
Don't start right on time. You can't start right. Like, just by nature of like that event,
For a wedding. that
for a
makes
wedding,
sense.
you gotta
Yeah.
like get there at 4, start at 4:30, at least 4:15.
Are you saying like call like? Are you, like
Like
the
the-
ceremony starts at 4. So
Yes, have the time you put on the card
have the
be
ceremony
the call
actually
time.
start- because then everyone's gonna show up like
On time,
on time.
but to negate that, maybe run a cocktail bar.
I mean that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you need some form of a
Because at the
for
same rate,
people like me that are gonna show up like
right on time, yeah. Like that, who are gonna show up early? Give them something to do.
yeah for
I
big events,
definitely
I have
agree
to
with
be,
that.
like
But just like I left the venue was an hour 45 away. I left 2 hours and 45 before, and I was still late because I hit 3 accidents.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah.
I showed up at 4:15, and literally I was walking in from the parking lot, and they were walking down the aisle, like back.
They were done.
They were done.
Oh, that's fast.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they just burned through the ceremony, and they started right at 4, and I was like,
Wow.
I felt so bad.
It's not really that long of a ceremony itself. You just like if you have a minister that just does it fast.
Yeah.
Like
I said, they just kind of boom, boom, boom. Like, good, we good? Deuces. Let's go.
slap a ring on this finger.
Slap a ring on it. All right.
If you like it, then you should put it. Okay.
At my girlfriend's brother's wedding, the dude who was ministering it forgot to save, like, whenever they asked, like, for better or worse, he forgot the or worse part when he was doing it with his, like, saying it with for his wife. So now they joke all the time that, like, once things gets worse, I'm out.
Yo, if it starts going south, I'm out.
Like I have an out. My vow didn't include this whole mess you're doing right now. My vow didn't include that. So, bye.
Deuces. That's funny. That's so rough.
I'm always scared of, like, I'm gonna mess up the words. Like I kind of want to have a moment. We've all seen the video of, like, the the guy, he's, instead of saying lawfully wedded wife, he says waffly, and then, like,
Waffly let it life.
and then his wife just, like, loses her mind. Like, she just crying, laughing, like it's hilarious.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna struggle through that part.
You're gonna have to practice
Guaranteed.
that.
I'm gonna have to practice that.
practice it a lot.
So,
Yeah, but so you had a point.
first thing, give some people a little bit of leeway.
Yeah.
Doesn't need much. Just give a little bit of leeway. Then, and then also just, like, the difference in venue. Like, they did the ceremony outside on the first one, did the ceremony inside on the second one. And it was just such a different vibe because, like, the first one, it was like just like a field, bunch of trees, real pretty. The inside one, floor to ceiling glass windows in very rustic, all natural wood encasing. Like, it wasn't like a chapel, but it was chapel vibes.
Yeah.
And then
Chapel vibes.
it was above, like, the...
Sounds like a really bad church band name.
Right.
Yeah. Ooh, nice Christian rock band. Chapel vibes.
We are Chapel vibes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here to bring you rockin' Jesus. But the
Open chords.
C G C.
And then you gotta bring everyone down with a nice E minor.
It wasn't crazy lifted up, but it was, like, above the the trunk. So, like, all you kind of saw was leaves and then sky. So, like, it was at night though, so you couldn't really see it. But, like, I imagine I got there right as it was, like, the sun was going down, so you saw it and you're like, damn, like, during like a summer wedding.
Yeah.
That's a
Beautiful.
look. That's beautiful. And then
Beautiful.
it's interesting to see what people put the money towards.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can definitely spend your money on. I feel like some people could spend their money entirely on the aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like, where, like, someone like me, I could care less about the aesthetic because I really don't want to take pictures.
God, I hate you.
Like,
Can't wait to meet the lady you marry. It's gonna be
Find out.
so. Like, I can't imagine who that lady's gonna be.
oh no, she's gonna have to tell me.
She's gonna be the exact opposite of you.
I know. She's gonna be like, we're taking pictures. I don't care what you. What? Shut up. You don't want to take pictures. Shut up.
These ain't for you. These are for me and my family. Shut up. Put your suit back on. Take the goddamn pictures.
Go read your book about Siddhartha Gautama and just. I'm reading that right now.
Of course you are.
It's a good book.
But with with the venue, yeah, you're right. You can definitely like just blow all the cash at just the venue
Right.
itself. Make sure the pictures look good.
Because I've seen some beautiful wedding pictures, and I've been like, was the food good though?
Yeah. And then it's like some people blow all the money on the food.
Right.
Some people don't put any money in the food, and they spend it all on the bar.
That's also
Also a thing.
I feel like it depends a lot on what the time is too.
That too.
Yeah.
It's like what type of wedding and when you have the wedding dictates a lot of these things.
Is a morning wedding an insult?
It's not a good thing.
Like, I know you have to get up and everyone's got to be like ready to go by like, but like,
Ooh, no. No.
I think the earliest you could do is 4.
Imagine the bride trying to get ready.
Yeah.
They have to
That
wake
makeup
up
is
so
real,
early.
dog. That makeup is
I
real.
mean-
And like the hair and the dress and making sure everything's right.
Yeah.
that's yeah.
You have to wake up so early for all that.
Tell 'em, the earliest you could do is 4.
I'm definitely just in a dude mode. Like, where I'm like, oh yeah, I'll wake up at like the wedding's at 11. I'll wake up at 10.
10, roll up, put the suit on.
I
Maybe
mean,
shave.
I won't wake up at 10, but I'll be in the bed from 7 to 10. I'll watch a movie, like I'll watch a Lord of the Rings.
Flipping through my phone, Lord of the Rings is in the background.
I'll flip through TikTok
10:30.
because
Alright, let's
I
go.
just got TikTok.
I'm disappointed in you.
It's pretty great.
You're a weak man.
It's so addictive.
You're a weak
It
man.
is.
You just roll through stuff. You're just like,
Weak.
I've been here for 30 minutes. Like, I haven't moved in 30 minutes. That's
Ugh, so gross.
no, I'm trying to be off of it during the week. During the weekdays, I'm
Mm.
like, no TikTok. But during the weekend,
It's so
Party
easy
time.
because it requires no attention span.
yes,
That's why you're weak.
it requires
Both of you.
0 attention span.
You get some leeway because you're a child. You, sir,
I'm 24. I should know
disappointed.
better, but
You should know better.
it's not there yet. I can't rent a car yet, so I feel like whenever you can rent a car, that's when you should stop using TikTok. So if you're over the age of 25,
Damn it,
and
that's a good rule.
you're still on TikTok, what are you doing?
Wait, you can't rent a. Wait, what?
You have to be
You
25
can't-
to rent a car.
Are you serious?
You can rent a car. There's a fee though that goes along with it. Yeah.
Did not know that.
There's a couple things you have to do in order to do it. But like at 25, you could just like roll up to, what's it called?
Hertz or
Enterprise.
Enterprise.
That's the one I was looking for. Enterprise.
or
you go,
Avis budget.
Here's $200. Thank you. And then,
Alamo.
are you done?
Did not know.
I didn't need all. I was literally just looking for Enterprise.
There's one more. I can't remember.
Just rent a car.
I think there is just a short.
Also
Yeah,
rent a car.
just rent a car.
Yeah. Bar. It's very important based on who your friends are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because at the first one,
No bar.
no, all they had was beer and wine. But like it made sense. Like the people they invited, it was a bunch of the family. So all the dads and grandpas and uncles
yeah.
throwing back beers. They don't need bottles.
Yeah.
Or
They,
anything
they're
like
not.
that.
They're not drinking whiskey and stuff.
Yeah.
They're just.
And then all the college homies. Oh, we're drinking Shiner. Big bet. Like,
Yeah.
no issues. People, they had 3 types of wine. And then what they supplemented was a margarita machine.
Ah.
I was like, yo, that's a good touch.
I need to have like a. I've had your margarita,
Mm-hmm.
and like.
It's nothing like a margarita machine. That was rough.
Ooh, I don't know what.
I don't know what I was going for there.
You were gonna say margarita machine margarita.
I was.
and that's hard.
It was not going to happen.
That's like a bumpy road. Right there. Margarita
That's a loose
machine.
gravel road taking a bend, man.
Oh,
But yeah, my margaritas are. I made you a real margarita,
yeah.
a margarita machine. Margarita. I could do it with the pause. It's fake. What's that saying?
You were saying
Margarita machine.
Yeah, margarita.
That's a
machine,
dope supplement to do.
Yes.
That's a good in between option. Now, the other homie, a bunch of grown folk,
Yeah.
and a bunch of like
Sophisticated. folk?
sophisticated individuals. Like
People that wanted to be sophisticated.
Yeah, a lot of like there happen to be like a lot of doctors and lawyers.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can get away with just serving them beer, and I'm sure a bunch of them did end up drinking like a beer.
Of
too.
course, yeah.
But having the option of like 4 different bourbons, a couple tequilas, a couple
Yeah.
vodkas, 2 gins, like they
there's
had
there's a different vibe than
exactly.
Can I have a Michelob and can I have a Manhattan? Like
Exactly. Much different vibe. And it made for a different feel in the party, right?
Yeah.
Like the first wedding, it just felt like a bunch of like it was so cool how relaxed it was.
Yeah.
Like it just felt so good because it was a bunch of just homies from college.
Yeah.
And everybody was just like, dude, it's so cool to see you again. Haven't seen you in like 2 years.
Just a nice like sit down, get together.
It was a nice sit down, get together, dance a little bit, have a couple beers, deuce out. Our friends got married. Badass.
The second one.
Second one was like, we got hors d'oeuvres. And like we're done with the ceremony. You're gonna go out to the patio.
Yeah.
We'll give you 3 types of hors d'oeuvres, and then we've got a margarita and a rum punch.
Best hors d'oeuvre. If it's not bacon wrapped figs, you're wrong. Or bacon wrapped like jalapenos with like a little cream cheese. Like
The best one is
don't you say stuffed mushroom caps?
Nope.
That would kick you.
it's a piece of chicken, cream cheese, jalapeno, wrapped in bacon, baked, tossed in barbecue sauce.
Okay.
That's the best one.
Chicken.
Chicken jalapeno popper.
Big yeah.
Yeah,
That sounds good.
that's delicious.
It's definitely
Don't ever do it because you know how hard it is to prep that nonsense?
Oh, I'm sure it's like
It's garbage.
the
Don't do it.
The amount of like finite like
Yeah, the work that it goes into it does not equal the payoff for it to be just an hors d'oeuvre.
I don't think I possess the patience to make hors d'oeuvres.
You don't.
I think I just realized that.
I do. And that's the issue.
I was like, because as you were describing, like, I was like, oh, yeah, I would never do that. I would
Nope.
never, like, go through, like, making deviled eggs sounds horrible to me.
I love making deviled eggs.
It sounds, I mean, I'm
So
sure it's
good,
easy,
too.
but
So good.
I've never had one.
Yeah.
I don't.
Hold on.
First off,
Is there finally something that we've talked about where new guy Chris has had and you haven't?
I'm sure there's lots.
It's a milestone. Congratulations, bud.
I just don't.
Accomplishment.
I don't like eggy texture, like eggy, like that mouthfeel, that like weird, like I don't know how to describe it.
I can't agree with you.
Like
on
I
this.
really don't even like.
There's no egg that I don't like.
I don't
The
even-
egg is perfect.
I don't even like eggs like that. Like I don't need eggs. Like
It's well
You can cook
documented.
an egg in any way and eat it.
Yeah. It's well documented my appreciation for eggs.
they're a good source of protein. They're a good blanket for stuff, and they're good. I just don't like need an egg ever. I'm not like ooh, egg.
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree.
Like I have to, whenever I get like
Wholeheartedly.
if you go to like Denny's, I have to if I get like the Grand Slam,
Yeah.
I have to mix the eggs and the hash browns because I'm just like I just need to get through this part, so I can get
You're a child.
get my meat done, get my
You're a
meat,
child.
and then eat my
You're a child.
eat my pancake.
It's not okay.
I'm 6. I don't care. I've been called 6 before. No, I've never been called 6. Unless I was 6, then I was called 6.
Then I would hope you were called 6.
No, you're 7. I mean, actually, considerably, I would probably, because I was in school early,
Yeah.
so I probably like in my like first grade class or my second grade class, and everyone was like, "Oh, you're all 7-year-olds," and just me like in the no,
I'm 6.
I'm 6.
Ha, nerd. Now, this is the one part where the first wedding had the upper hand. And I always knew it was important. I always knew it was
I'm just
important.
picturing the two weddings fighting each other. It's the one bride just about to clock the other.
Oh, that'd be a good fight. The dude in the second wedding, guaranteed win.
Do you think about that?
Oh, I constantly pit people again. I am so into the fight game. I was explaining the quartets and trios to the kids at the high school.
Yeah.
And every single time I went to talk about it, I wanted to refer to the different levels as weight classes. Because that was just such an easy analogy for me to grasp.
Right.
Instead of like explaining it. Because to me, weight class isn't a disrespectful thing.
No, it's just
You know
like
what I mean?
it's just like where you're at. Like,
Exactly. I didn't want to say like, yo, these kids are professionals. These kids are in the NBA, and you're G League.
You're playing rec
might be in the high school.
You're playing rec at the YMCA.
Yeah. Like, but weight classes, it's like, yo, they're heavyweights. There makes no sense for you being at 135 trying to hold it down with the heavyweights.
Because you can.
It's gonna be a bad time.
Because you can like be really good at,
Yeah.
like if you're playing like a class 3, you can play a class 3 like
Solid. But these cats are playing class 1s, and they can play class 1 like you play class 3, so it doesn't make sense for you to be up there. But
Right.
to me, that's too many words in the mouth. So for me to say like, yo, they heavyweights, and you might be a lightweight,
right.
easier.
That actually is a pretty good like.
It's a solid analogy.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
good way.
More
to put
people need to be in the fight game.
Speaking of fighting, did you watch the fight with
I
Ryan
didn't
Garcia?
get to see it. I was at the wedding.
It. Was it good?
Starched him, dude.
Well,
Starched
Ryan Garcia got knocked down for his first time in professional career in round 2.
Yeah, in the second round. And
He
like,
got up
towards the-
immediately,
yeah,
but
towards the tail end, he got dropped with a
the
jab,
left hook.
right? Or was it a hook? No, Garcia got him with a jab, right?
no, he got him with a body shot. Left.
That's what it was. Yeah, it was weird because it was like both knockdowns were not like something you would normally get knocked down with.
Okay.
But yeah,
Did you all see it? Ever see the
Yeah,
fight?
it was a
with
good
the-
fight.
I heard it was a good fight. I'm really sad that I missed it.
The fight with the it was like a Logan Paul and Nate Smith.
Nate Robinson.
Nate
yeah.
Robinson.
I
It was,
did watch it.
it was Jake Paul, yeah.
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Yeah.
One of those.
Logan Paul is
The
supposed to
Pauls.
fight Mayweather and it's
Yeah. Logan Paul's supposed to be
bloody choke.
fighting.
I don't want to see that. I mean, granted, I don't.
No, I want to see it.
I want to watch.
You want to see?
I want to see it.
You want to see Logan Paul get the
because I want to see it to see how Mayweather gets up for the fight.
Oh, because like when was the last time
The last time
fought?
Mayweather fought was a dude in
Conor
Ryzen in Japan, and like Mayweather hit him with like a jab, and homeboy dropped because he was like it was just like a very like clearly fixed fight.
Oh, okay.
But the fight before that was McGregor,
Yeah, which was like
which
How
doesn't
long
get
ago
talked about enough as for the quality of the fight.
dude, that was a really good fight.
It was a really good fight. McGregor held it down, all things considered.
Did he win?
No,
No.
definitely not.
Oh.
Come on, man, it's Mayweather.
Mayweather knocked him out. Like it was towards the
It was
end.
a TKO in the 10th round. I believe.
Yeah. 10 out of 12 rounds.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
I forget boxing.
Happened 3
Yeah.
years ago.
now, McGregor won like 1 or 2 rounds.
Oh,
if I'm
and
not mistaken.
speaking of McGregor, Jake Paul also wants to fight McGregor.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
No.
It's not. Anyways, we can get into fighting as well. I want to finish my thing with
Yes.
weddings. All things considered, what do you think is the most important thing for your wedding?
Dude,
What do you think is the one thing that's going to take away from the wedding experience the most?
who you talking about? You talking about me? You talking about them?
Do you think in general?
like if I'm going for the greater good, the I think a meal can set how everyone feels. If the meal's good, I think people tend to have a better time.
Okay.
People tend to be a little happier. If it's a bad meal, everyone's in a bad mood.
That's fair.
Nobody really like. But it's between that and you can't take wedding photos after or before, right? No, or
It's before.
when do you take wedding photos?
You take all your photos, like the photo ops, are done before the ceremony, and then immediately after the ceremony. That's the hors d'oeuvre time, or cocktail hour, depending on the way you set up your wedding.
Yeah, let's say like, because the one time I had it was hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah. Was you sticking with food?
I'm gonna stick with food or like. I was gonna say DJ. I mean, the DJ can like, can like tank your reception.
Yeah.
It can really like, either it's either food or like location of your ceremony.
Interesting. Okay. I don't think there's a wrong answer here. I
Yeah.
just wanted to get your opinion because after seeing all the weddings I saw this year, I didn't realize I went to 4 weddings this year. Wild.
4 weddings? Did you go to a funeral?
Damn. Like, what do you think is the most important? Not the most important, but like, could sandbag the wedding? I think that's the better question I'm looking for.
Okay, but what do you mean by like sandbag? Just how everybody feels, everybody.
Take away from the vibe of the wedding.
I think the aesthetic, the way
Aesthetic?
everything looks.
Okay.
Because I feel like, at least in the reception area, because I feel like that's where most pictures get taken.
Mm-hmm.
With like, I don't know. But then again, there could just be like a picture taking area in the corner.
Yeah.
Right. Or like a photo, like a photo like area, like a photo booth.
Photo booth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely think everybody should get a photo booth. I think that's just a classy idea. Just do it. Pay the extra $500. I think it's worth it. And again, I don't think there's any wrong answer, but the dude at the second wedding that DJ'd, oh my gosh,
Not good.
so bad. And you know what the extra problem was? Is that fact that it was a wedding between 2 musicians. And
Oh.
all their friends are musicians.
Oh.
So anytime you bump tempo on a song,
Everyone loses.
but
their
like 8
minds.
clicks, 12 clicks, everybody's like,
Stop.
"Hey, what are you doing out there, bump?
What are you? No.
Don't do that."
That doesn't
Or
go
like
that,
slight modulation of key.
that doesn't go that tempo.
Doesn't do that.
It's not in that key, bud.
Or just like
Yeah, that would not be
didn't
good.
clearly have like the more events I've been to, the more clear I've noticed when DJs have a clear set list
Oh yeah.
as opposed to just pulling up songs on the fly.
Because there's a difference between, I think, and I've only seen maybe like, I can think of like, well, I have one clear example of this where I was in high school, and it was like the band trip or whatever. I think it was my senior year. Yeah, it had to be my senior year because we were in
Okay.
Corpus, and we were reading with this guy Michael Scott. He yes, his name was Michael Scott.
It's a good name.
Yeah, it's a great name. Like it's
I know it's from The Office, but I don't really care.
it's a
Just
good-
in
it's a good-
general,
it's a
like
solid name.
that's a solid white guy name.
Like I know he was a brown guy.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not a
I
solid.
think his dad was white. I don't know.
It has to be white because there's no way there's a Mexican dude named last name Scott.
I was like his mom's Latino, but
Yeah.
But he so we got into the hotel or whatever, and like we're all like unpacking our stuff. There's like 4 of us in a room.
Yeah.
And he puts on a playlist. He puts on a song
Okay.
like on a speaker, and we're like, oh, like this is good. This is a good vibe. and then like hits the next song. Everyone was like, "That's the exact song I was thinking. Like, I want to come next. That's the exact song I want to come next." Like, if you can read a room like that, then you should be a DJ. But if you just like have like your like, I looked up on Spotify like wedding jams, and I was like,
nope.
If you're just playing wedding jams,
can't do it.
Don't.
Well, if you're gonna play wedding jams, you got to commit to playing wedding jams. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that, it's like
if you have the Cupid Shuffle on,
if you're gonna play the Cupid Shuffle, you gotta hit it with the country one.
The Boot Scoot Boogie.
It's like two-step.
Cotton Eye Joe, not Cotton Eye Joe. I remember the dance.
I don't remember the name.
Bloody
Don't
Christ!
tell my heart.
But it's like the. Are you guys familiar with the line dances at all?
Yeah.
Where it's like the one where you do the stomp, step, step, stomp, step, step, kick, 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 kick,
And then you turn.
and then you turn. Yeah. That one, like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna commit to nobody's gonna be angry at you
Right.
if your playlist is just like all the bangers, or if it's like just a clear and concise vibe, straight through. But this guy, like, he was like trying to go back and forth between both sides, and he always came up short on the next thing. Right?
See, that's so.
Like, if you're gonna play Suavemente, you gotta either follow that with a Latin song, or move on to the next banger.
A Despacito or something like.
Yeah, you run into Despacito, then you run into the Cupid Shuffle.
Yeah.
And then you run the Cupid Shuffle into the Electric Slide, and then you go Electric Slide into Michael Jackson.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then a slow song after that.
And then a slow song after that. Like, you can go Michael Jackson, I Want to Rock With You, to Neon Moon.
Yeah.
Right? You cannot do Suavemente, Cupid Shuffle, Neon Moon.
Yeah.
Like, people are going to dance to them, but nobody's going to feel good. Like...
Because you just change the whole, like, the kind of dancing you're doing, the thing you're, like, trying to...
Exactly. Like you're messing with the vibe too much.
Okay, here we go.
Right? Like, you got to ease into each vibe.
Yeah.
And the reason why, like, you can go from Rock With You, Michael Jackson, to Neon Moon is because you took this ride of, like, bangers, upbeat bangers, and you're like getting to dance.
Right.
Like, you had 4 songs to dance with somebody or do a line dance with people. Then you have this one, like, where everybody vibes to.
Yeah.
No one really knows how to dance to it, but people are going to stay on the dance floor.
Okay. Yeah, those songs are weird for me, though. The songs that everyone's like, I know this song, but, like, no one knows how to, like...
Nobody knows how to... But those songs are only weird if you slip them in at the wrong time.
Yeah, Cupid Shuffle and then, like, some random nostalgic, like...
Yeah, you can't go Cupid Shuffle into the apple bottom jeans.
Oh, that's weird.
You know what I mean? But you need to play apple bottom jeans at one point in time.
I'm saying, no, those two could...
You can go the other way.
Down, yeah, that kind of... I was thinking, like, tempo-wise.
Tempo-wise, they flow into each other. But, like, vibe-wise, like, what apple bottom jeans is a break. But it's not a break. It's a break song. It's not a break song to where people exit the dance floor.
Right.
It's a break song to where they're not going hard.
Right, yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's just like a vibe. You're just like, yeah. Like, you're like dancing in a circle with people and you're just like, hey. Like, I know some couple, step touch. Like maybe throw a spin.
You know a couple of the words. You're like, oh.
Exactly. Like, people are, the vibe is singing along to the song.
Right.
While dancing with each other. And then you go into the Cupid Shuffle where it's like, the vibe is dancing with everybody.
Right.
And a handful of y'all are singing the lyrics. It's just a really important thing. Man, it's just mad important for the DJ to be on it. Now,
the question is the live band dead? I think it. I know for me, that's not happening.
It's not happening, but it depends on the quality. Because the second wedding I went to, they had a live band. What I was frustrated about it, it was because it was a short set. It was only like a hour and a half, but they were a really good live band.
I forget, like if you're a wedding band, you play for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's like a.
But it's a moving set. It moves, bro.
Right.
But if you do it right, I'm here for it. I'm not gonna be mad about it.
Because then it's more of like it's more like a concert.
Exactly.
Which in hindsight, actually sounds a little. For personally, I'd rather go to a concert than go to a club.
I agree.
Yeah.
Now it depends. I think so. Again, this is taking the research, if you will, I've taken from these 4 weddings. Now, I think
And a funeral.
and a funeral. Except I didn't go to a funeral.
Well, you know what that means. I was gonna crack my knuckles.
Did I go to a funeral?
I just gotta do
Yeah, I got what you were going for, but it didn't happen, so I was just gonna move on from it.
Bad soft.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Oh, that was awesome.
So this is Marcus B's flow chart of a wedding.
Can you do like a flow chart?
This is Marcus B's the wedding planner. All right. Ceremony. Start a couple minutes late.
I love it. The first note is
You got to start a couple minutes late.
First note. We're gonna tell everybody it's at 4:00.
Call time's 4:00. Start time's 4:20. You got to give some leeway.
Yeah.
Got to. If you have the money, maybe say cocktail hours at 3:30 to 4:30. Because then if they're late at 4:30, that's their fault.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do the ceremony. Bing, bang, boom.
Bop.
Ceremony's done. You're wedded. Dope. Down the aisle. Take the photos.
You've been wed.
Now this either goes into cocktail hour or hors d'oeuvre hour. This is something I've learned. You gotta have something there. I went to 5 weddings this year. I forgot I went to a wedding in like February. Wild.
Dang it.
2020, man. Y'all wild.
Everyone's getting married.
Y'all still managed to get married. You either have to have the hors d'oeuvre hour or cocktail hour.
Gotta have some.
While you're doing the photos. Because people will not know what to do.
Is that what they're doing?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's it, man. It's because you're not going to take the photos after the reception.
Yeah, it's mad late and everybody's tired.
It's mad late. You're tired.
Right.
Everybody's sweat. Your wife's makeup is a little runny. Like her face is half off.
Right.
It's not cute.
Well, I was just wondering.
It's bad lighting.
Because that was my, don't get me wrong, the wedding I went to was great, but that was my least favorite part of the wedding. That standing around talking part?
Yeah.
No.
That's why
No.
during that time you have to have hors
Gotta put
d'oeuvres
something in my face.
and cocktails. Or cocktails. Excuse
Yeah.
me. Then you go in, take seats. Full bar. Or just regular bar. Again, depending on where your money's at.
Yeah.
The wedding party comes in. Dinner. Wait, no. Wedding party comes in. Knock the dances out. Right away.
Okay.
First dance. Mother, son. Father, daughter.
Did you speeches already?
No. You gotta knock those dances out. Because those dances always feel weird. Because people don't know how to feel, do it. Right? Because what happens normally is usually you do the dinner. And then it's like you kind of stand up because they're like, dance floor is open, but we're going to get the first dances first.
So you're saying whenever they walk
So they walk in, you take a seat, boom, hit the dances. Out the gate. Again, because you want to get those good photos and just get it out the way, man.
Yeah.
Because after that, all the formal stuff is done. The only thing you have left is the bouquet the garter,
Yeah.
and the exit.
Okay.
Have your feelings about the garter on your own. Okay? Then you have dinner.
So gross.
You have dinner after the dances. You know why you have the dinner after dances? Because that way the DJ's already running it. So he's playing background music. So there's this no awkward of like,
Okay.
now the DJ's gonna start playing music. Click. Like,
Oh no, there has to be background.
There has to be background music.
No, that's too awkward. I
Yep.
don't want to sit.
Sit and eat dinner on your tables. And like we said in the previous marriage episode, make sure the tables are clearly labeled or it is
Yes.
clearly not labeled. If it's a free for all, it's got to be a free for all.
Label them. No, don't make it a free for all. Don't
If you're going to be classy,
stress yourself out, please.
I think it depends on like
add
how-
that stress. That's a good stress to add.
I think it depends on like how you like how many people you invite and like
Yes.
is it families? Is
Yeah.
it friends? Like are the friends all part of a group? Are they separate friends or
Right, because if you have if it's like a wedding of like 30 or 40, like or like 50-ish, yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah.
plan
The
on
first wedding, it was just pretty clear. It was like family, get these tables, homies from college,
it. Yeah.
this is where you're at. The first the first wedding I went to, it wasn't labeled, but they had enough tables to where it was like you could kind of
Figure it out.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Second wedding, it was mad small, so it just kind of clear like
Yeah.
that you're at. Third wedding is where they had the tables labeled, the seating chart labeled,
But
but the
didn't-
table itself wasn't labeled.
No.
Fourth one, mad small, very clear. Fifth one,
And I know why they did that, because it's ugly.
yes.
It's ugly to have a big like 7 on,
Yes.
on your
I understand.
on your centerpiece, but I'd rather it be ugly and just take it off.
Yes.
Like, just, okay.
Or have some clear marker. Maybe
You know
like
what you could do is ask the wait staff whenever everyone's seated. Blip. Take
Yeah,
take
just-
this.
bloop bloop, take it.
Huh. Okay.
So
Noted. I should whenever
whenever you get married, you get married,
just go back.
whenever you get married, America, run this thing back and just take it into consideration. All right.
Yeah.
Your boy's been a bridesmaid, never been a bride. I have some ideas on how this goes.
You can say groomsman.
I said what I said.
I know the phrase is to go that.
So, DJ's running music while you're doing food, whether or not it's plates, whether or not it's one table at a time, or
Yeah.
you serving it up. Again, whatever your budget calls for, that's what it is. Nobody's mad at that.
Cloth napkins.
Stress, the good stress. Get the cloth napkins. just do the damn cloth napkins. After that, I'm thinking go into the cake. No, excuse me. While you're doing dinner, you do the speeches. Get that out the way.
Yeah.
Bing, bang, boom. Right?
Boom,
Don't do it at the end of dinner. Because then again, you have this awkward downtime.
The cake at the end of dinner?
No. Speeches at the end of dinner.
Oh no, you do that.
You got to do it in the middle of serving. Everybody just got served,
Yeah.
and then you start the speeches.
But I know for me, the clinking would stress me out. Like if I was like giving
I
a
get that.
speech, it I would like.
If you
Shut
put
up!
if you put it at the tail end, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
That's
like
what
the
I'm
last couple of tables are getting their food. Now it's like okay.
thinking. Like no, like everybody's gotten their food, but the people that ate first are done.
Okay.
That's when it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever the main table is like
Yeah.
done, that's
That's when you start
a good
those
time.
speeches. Everybody's done. Kick the music back on. Do the cake. Now this is what I'm gonna do at my wedding. After dinner, before cake, 45-minute salsa set.
Okay.
I'm gonna do like 8 tunes. Just for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play 4 tunes and then I'm gonna have somebody else play 4 tunes so that way I can go get my boogie on.
You're not gonna do like a 45-minute dance
Nah, because
Salsa
that'll be
break,
too much.
and then-
That'll be too much.
Okay. I'm about to say because that's gonna be a sweater.
Yeah.
For some people, they're gonna be. But hey, that's all you.
So I'll do. You're right. I'll do cake, salsa set, DJ, garter bouquet, DJ, bounce.
Okay.
Marcus B, the wedding planner. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you to do.
That's the order of events.
That's the order of events.
I still love that. It starts with. Start a little bit.
Start a little late.
No, I mean, that's right though. Like just start like a little bit.
Just a little late, man.
Because you know.
How am I supposed to gauge 3 accidents?
Exactly. Like, well, I don't know about that.
What are the chances that I hit 3 accidents coming down?
Well, like what time?
I gave myself an hour
Okay.
of wiggle time.
Well, you said you got there like 15 minutes late.
Yeah.
And it was done already.
It was done.
Okay, yeah, that's like no, like if the call time is 4 o'clock, then like okay, their call time is 4 o'clock, so start it later.
Yeah.
Yeah, just start it later.
Just start it later.
Yeah,
Give yourself some time.
That makes sense.
And that's my views on weddings. Wedding planning.
Are you gonna drive off in a car? Are you gonna get a car? I feel like you're gonna get. Yeah,
I'm probably gonna get a car. If I don't have a car, like if I don't have a car, I'm definitely gonna get a car.
Because the wedding I went to, like they drove off in a Lamborghini, I think.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think they're like renting.
See, that's well, obviously they're renting full. Ain't nobody buying a Lamborghini for no damn reason. Come on now, you ain't got that rich friends.
Yeah, the 2 people that they just graduated college. They're not.
This is the advantage I get. I'm older, so naturally I'm gonna have a little bit more money. So I get to ball out on a couple things. I get to add those stresses. I'm getting the cloth napkins.
Yes.
I'm getting the hors d'oeuvres and the cocktail hour. Am I gonna make the hors d'oeuvres? Maybe.
You're gonna make stuff at your own wedding?
I don't see why not.
Like I've gone back and forth on am I gonna play at my own wedding, and I might do what the wedding I went to where they played like one tune, like as a couple, but that's it.
Yeah.
Like and I actually kind of want to do that. Like I want to.
That'd be super dope. If the lady I marry can sing,
yes.
oh my god. Please sing a salsa song while I play behind you. Oh my god.
That's the.
I didn't know that that's what I want until right
really?
now, but I would lose it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It works.
It works. So that's my view on weddings, man. What else did I say we were going to talk about? What did I say?
I don't even know anymore.
I don't remember what we got back to. You remember, Chris?
I don't remember.
Well, damn.
What were we?
We were talking about fighting. Talking about
I think it was
Mayweather.
just fighting.
Oh yeah, what's gonna get Mayweather like to get up for the fight? And my thought,
We just switched that so fast. Like there wasn't even like a let's
Hey,
recap. Like
I said
there's
I was
just
done
a-
on weddings.
Put your blinker on, man.
Nope.
Like, it's just-
It's not
Like
how we
as soon
driving
as
out
the
here.
skip recap button came up, we pushed it. Like,
I remembered. You guys know how my memory is. If I don't get to talking about it soon, it's gone.
oh,
In order for Mayweather to get up for this fight, my thought is like, homie's not going to touch me.
oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's definitely gonna go
Because he's not going to that fight like, oh, I might get knocked out. Boy, hell nah.
No,
He never been knocked out in his life. You think some scrub with a 1-1 record is going to drop him? That shit ain't going to happen.
Do you think he's gonna go for distance or for time?
Oh, he going to make that boy suffer. This is what I'm thinking.
gonna-
This is what I think.
Yeah.
Like, I think
Take him through 6 rounds.
he's going to take him. He's going to take him to like 10 rounds. No. It's an 8-round exhibition. So yeah, he's going to take him 6 rounds. And just, I think the only way he gets up for this fight is like, he ain't going to touch me. Ever.
It's just gonna be up.
It's just going to be just like the most, because he's most noted for the most defensive boxer
Right.
in all of boxing history. Next to, can you look up what boxer won a round without landing a punch? The only thing that came up was Willie
Yes.
Pep. I don't think it's that doesn't sound familiar, but there is somebody that has won a round without throwing a single punch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, just like out of like tiring him out or just by points?
Just by like points, because you get points for defending as
Right.
as much as landing.
So,
So
like, a purely
if
defensive
homie
game.
never landed,
Right. You just get points for
you just get points for dodging. Yeah. It's
You think it's gonna be?
I think that's the only way that like he like is able to bite down on this fight. I don't know.
He's just gonna weave past him and because I'm sure
And
like,
he gonna tire the boy out.
I'm sure he doesn't have like it's Jake Paul, right?
No, it's Logan.
It's Logan.
Logan.
Dang it.
Jake Paul's the winner. Logan Paul's the loser. If you're
Jake
talking
Paul's
about
won
records, three.
3 now, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jake Paul.
Jake
Logan,
Paul's 3-0. Logan Paul's 0-1-1.
I'm confused by their whatever.
Hey man,
Yeah.
they're the OGs of YouTube, so you can't hate on them too much, which is wild.
Don't like that.
You don't. Yeah, I mean, dislike them as much as you want. They.
I used to like watch him. At least I watched Logan whenever he like first started getting big, because his stuff was like kind of funny and it was. I liked watching it.
Yeah.
And then,
I
and
guess
then he had his big falling out with y'all probably know what happened, but
the whole
They both did some dicey stuff.
Yeah, I know about the Forbidden Forest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't do
Yeah,
that.
that was
Can't do that.
that was hey, don't do that. Yeah, that's I think it might end up being like that where it's like
That's the
he's
only
just gonna
like because
defensively box for 6
I mean
rounds,
he
knock him out.
beat Pacquiao twice, right?
who?
Mayweather.
Mayweather beat.
Did you get?
Did he beat?
That's
Pacquiao?
when you look things up, new guy.
Wait,
You know
what am I
I
looking
talk-
up? You
How
just
many-
said
how-
Mayweather.
I said Pacquiao. How many
Mayweather,
times has
Pacquiao.
Mayweather beat Pacquiao?
How do you spell Pacquiao?
Yeah.
Pacquia.
I'm not there yet.
Oh,
Oh,
something like that.
I was like Pacquiao.
There it is.
Pacquiao.
Is that right?
Does anyone make Pacquiao jokes?
No, Pacquiao's too good of a human being. He's a government official in the Philippines, and he's a professional fighter,
I wouldn't even.
and he's a hell of a pool player, and he's got some of the fastest.
Mayweather has
hands.
fought only. No.
We need to go play pool again.
Do you need to go play pool again?
I got a pool table.
Do you really?
Yeah, my dad's. We have a game room.
Huh.
And put a ping pong table on it.
I'd love
Play some ping pong.
Love
Ping
some
pong. It's a good time.
Apparently, there's a dope spot at the mall now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like for what?
I don't know, but a couple of the kids said that there's like quarter tables,
Yeah.
and I'd rather go there than like I know there's a couple pool halls around, but I have a feeling they have the same loose cigarette laws that the Green Door has.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's illegal unless you really want it, then you can spark up in here.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
It's awful. It's just
I can't
cigarettes.
do it.
I hate coming home after that because I'm always just like, I was near a cigarette. I didn't have one
Yeah.
even like close to my mouth. Like,
Yeah, even like when we've gone, when it was just like all the young cats, like the last time we went
right.
for that karaoke thing.
I think
Which
twice.
I love. Yeah, I think it's twice. I love that bar style of karaoke, where it's just really bad, and no everybody that gets up is really bad,
Oh yeah.
and it's just very clear that nobody's here to sing. They're just here to have a couple drinks and
Yeah.
have a
like,
good time.
I think you have to for karaoke. Like if you're doing karaoke for for singing well, you're not doing karaoke for karaoke's sake.
Well, there's a couple songs. There's a couple things you can get away with and sing well, and it's gonna be okay. But you can't pick a hard song and sing it well.
Then everyone's just like, you just sang the song.
It's like, hey man, yeah, like good job. That's That's not the vibe, but all right.
Boo, get off the...
Boo! Get
Boo!
off the
Ruin
You're
the
good. Boo!
We didn't get to laugh at you.
We actually thoroughly enjoyed that performance. How dare you make me enjoy my night through good quality content? I came here to just laugh at fat people singing poorly.
Oh, that'd be ideal. But
Go-to
no.
karaoke song. Do you have one?
No,
No.
I don't. I thought it was "Take on Me"
Jesus,
because
son.
I can do it.
Can you really?
I can.
That's impressive.
No.
If you can actually do it, because that's one of those songs that comes on and people are like, "Oh man, I don't want to sit through this."
Right.
But then if you can nail those octaves,
My only problem is solos or like spots where it's supposed to be like a dance break.
Yeah.
Because my body shuts down. Like if you ever want to see me like at my most afraid,
Yeah.
like just put me on a karaoke stage and like during a solo of some
8-bar
kind,
dance break.
just like a just hold your breath, it'll be over soon. Like that's awful. I hate that.
Oh my god.
I hate that. Makes me afraid.
Did I ever tell you?
Is that my deepest fear?
It might be. I know I was gonna get it
I
eventually.
think so.
Deepest darkest fear, Miss Evan Simmons, standing on stage during a guitar solo.
Low key, that might be it. Actually, that actually sounds like it. Oh man, that's
hell
not
yeah.
good.
Good to know.
Oh, I don't like that. Now I know.
Do you ever go? Have you done karaoke before?
No.
We got to get him to do karaoke too.
Oh, jeez.
You got to do it. I'm doing a Juicy Biggie.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Now see, with a rap song, if you don't get it right,
Yes, it's a
got
ballsy
it
move.
wrong.
It's a ballsy move because you can't fumble on a rap song. You could fumble on like a Motley Crue song.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna be too mad about it.
could
They're
be
just
like-
everybody's like, yeah, Motley Crue, yeah.
The one time I did a Guns N' Roses song, I sang "Sweet Child of Mine," but I sang.
Dude, you're just picking these songs, bro.
I've got the range.
I
for
know, but just like
it. Yeah, I don't know.
dicey.
But I
Also, it starts with a guitar solo. What are we doing, bub?
oh
You
no.
can't keep picking songs with these big ass
Well,
solos.
I didn't think about it. But I you could tell where I was at. I sang the second verse on the first verse.
Bad time. Gonna have a bad time.
I knew the words to the second verse, but I went ahead and just sang. Went ahead and just was like, all right, I know it starts with this. Didn't start with that.
Doesn't start with that.
Didn't read the screen.
Atta boy.
Because that's my like karaoke thing. Is like, don't read the screen.
That's fair. That's why you gotta go with the song that you know.
Yeah.
My goal is to do a duet on It Wasn't Me. And I'm doing the Jamaican part. I have the flow, but the words make so little sense
Yeah.
that it's just hard. Like with my inability to enunciate things
Right.
most of the time. I'm amazed I made it through that sentence.
That was a
That was very...
That was good.
yeah.
That was good.
keep finding these gravel roads.
Yeah. Oh. Oof. And then I lost my train of thought.
About the shaggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the words, like, I
Yeah.
know what the lyrics are, and I know the flow, but just, like, putting them together
It's hard to.
is still really hard.
Okay, this is this is gonna be sad. Do you think Hamilton is gonna be on? Here's my problem: is
Depends on the quality of the karaoke bar.
I can only think of the like songs, the rap songs that I know are very recent,
Yeah.
or the Wu-Tang Clan, and nobody wants to really vibe out to Wu-Tang
Nah,
Clan
you can get
besides
some-
me and like.
Do a Wu-Tang Clan song. Hell yeah. You won't get the entire crowd at the jump, but if you nail it,
Oh yeah,
everybody be vibing to that.
because the vibe of a Wu-Tang song is like.
But you also got to sell it. if you're gonna sing Wu Tang, you gotta
Woo! Tang!
yeah, you gotta get the entire crowd into the
Yeah.
pump the arms.
Yeah.
That's why I like Juicy, because everybody it's a head bobber,
Oh.
and as long as everybody head bobs, I was
Nailed it.
successful. Where are we at on time?
Hour 20.
Really? Feels like it's been longer.
Yeah.
Did y'all watch the movie Soul that came out?
I did see it.
That was such a good
I need to
movie.
rewatch it.
I need to watch it.
Because I went into it with like so little knowledge of what the storyline was.
I think everybody did because they didn't really put much out about.
Yeah, they didn't put much out.
Beautiful. Every movie should do that ever.
But I was so.
Y'all are just messing up that rug.
I'm trying to get it flat, bro.
Yeah,
it's Simmons. He keeps.
I've been trying to fix it because when it does that, I like fix it.
I'm not wearing my shoes.
Oh.
It's you.
Casually just take off my shoes. Welcome.
God bless.
Soul.
I was, for whatever reason, I think just being with you as much as I have, I have gained this appreciation of cinematography.
Yes.
And like angles and like shots and how things like flow together.
Gotta make note of it.
What?
You gotta make note of it.
Gotta make note of it. Okay. So that.
I slurred. I talked in cursive just now.
You're welcome. I can with certainty say you got that statement from me.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
I've
I'm the
heard
only
that before.
person left in the earth that still writes in cursive. I'm fairly certain. If there is, there's less than 10
I was
people.
gonna say no.
No.
There's people that still write in
No,
cursive.
it's me.
Mia writes in cursive.
Shut up.
See?
She's not a person.
I think you could ask everybody about who. Continue though about Soul.
Anyways,
The Soul.
I was so enticed with that, and then like the music choice and quality. That like, but that song, the movie ended, and I was like, I have no idea what this was about, but it was such a good movie.
Oh, I don't remember how it ended. How it ended.
Ended.
How it edited it. Whenever you edited something, it sounds like a machine gun. Edited it. Edited it. Yeah.
So your thoughts on Soul and how you don't remember the ending of the movie, but you're not going to give the ending of the movie because the movie ain't been out long enough.
Right. And yeah, I wouldn't give that away ever. But yeah, that movie was so. I feel like Pixar has really gotten into this idea of we're going to make movies that are about something, not movies that are like here's a toy. Like they're
okay,
like,
I see what you're saying.
They're like we're gonna make movies that are. I mean, and granted, they've done this for a while. And all their movies, like to a certain extent, have been, except for like Cars 2, have been like about something.
Yeah.
But this like movie to the fullest extent was like, this is about like life. This isn't like we're gonna sell you a cute little soul doll, because who wants to buy like a little soul?
The souls.
It's creepy.
I mean, actually, and a doll, not a good look.
No. And the Jerry's, the weird amalgamations of time and space, and like no,
That was such an interesting, like, depiction too.
Yeah, very
wild.
But yeah, like that whole.
It was funny because they even kind of addressed it.
Yeah.
Right. like that movie was so.
Yeah, they like answered all the questions too. Like, why is this? And they're like, and then like 5 minutes later, it's like, oh.
They didn't push anything under the rug. They're like, no, this is this, and like
that's why.
I don't know.
I really enjoyed, and this isn't a spoiler.
Gives me the death glare, because of something I did not do.
when like towards the climax of the movie, the two like deities.
Yeah.
She's like, and you'll go over there, And yeah, the guy was like, "You should probably stop making people like that." I was like, "It's fine." Like, that's good. That's good. Like little quips in there.
Yeah, just of like addressing like the world itself. Like it's so I don't know. That movie was so like beautiful, and then also like jazz and like
And then also jazz.
portraying music education in like an accurate light of like.
Yeah.
That was
Also, the weird plight of like being a jazz musician and a teacher, because like I think also this is a weird thing, like as a jazz musician and a teacher, I I'm not I'm not on his level where like I like really want to be a jazz musician or being a teacher. Like I'd much rather be a teacher than be a but I also like want to do both.
Yeah.
Like it's a very accurate depiction of that. So
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
that was actually one of the, not something I had a problem with, but like there was jazz at the beginning
Not much on the tail
and
end.
not much like
yeah,
towards the middle and end.
Yeah.
I know there wasn't like really much to do with it, but I feel like maybe some of the background music could have been that. But
I think John Batiste was doing the background music, but it wasn't
Yeah.
jazz music.
yeah,
yeah.
I mean it was good music. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but
And then also shout out, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
But shout out to Pixar for like reaching out to real musicians to not only play the music, but to visually depict the notes the right way.
Right.
Right? It wasn't just like random, like during the trombone scene, she's just not like flailing her arm.
Like, she's
she's
actually, like-
actually hitting fourth, fifth,
Right.
first, third positions where they're supposed to be.
Which-
And the same thing with what's her face on saxophone.
Yeah. Like everything was like I was looking at her fingers. Like when
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Hold
yeah,
on.
that's right. I was
Yeah.
like, wait, what was that look again? Let me go scroll back a little bit.
And then just such the fluidity
on the piano stuff.
piano.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was anytime he went into like that zone feeling like beautiful. Yeah. Just beautiful.
Shout out to John Batiste.
Like I mean yeah, like
Is it Batiste or Batiste?
Batiste.
It's Batiste,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
John Batiste.
John Batiste. Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, dude's an amazing.
Duran
pianist.
gave me a Christmas album of his, and I never listened to it.
It's good.
I need to.
Yeah.
I need to listen to it.
I think Soul is definitely one of. It's up there with like the best Pixar movies.
Yeah. I'm like Up,
Yeah,
Soul.
I was thinking like Up is.
Incredibles. Maybe like Toy Story.
Toy Story for sure. Let's do that next episode. Let's talk about best Disney, best Pixar.
Okay.
We haven't talked about movies in a while.
Yeah, we haven't.
If you were to like go on Disney Plus, are you choosing Disney or Pixar?
I think it's a vibe thing.
To look at first.
I think if I'm alone, I'm probably gonna go. Oof.
I'm gonna go Pixar.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
I
Pixar.
always go Pixar.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Right.
Pixar if I'm by myself.
Like,
if I'm with somebody,
Right.
probably going Disney.
Because like if you want to sit and watch Coco and just like watch Mama Coco sing and you just want to like cry to yourself, then watch Coco. Go.
I didn't cry.
Bruh.
I know.
Do
I
you
watched
feel-
Coco and
I
I
don't.
didn't think I was gonna like it, but
That movie
it was a
is.
good movie.
It's different.
Me and Jacob, I went to see it with my old roommate Jacob, and me and him. It's just a bunch of kids up in the rest of the movie theater, and then me and Jacob sitting next to each other, and like by the end of it, we're both in tears. We're like, what's happening? This isn't.
Dude, that was me and three of my pledge brothers. I think when we were pledging, went to see Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Like at the 1:00 show,
Oh.
same deal, just a bunch of families and 4 dudes in college. It's fine. I love Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too. It's so good. I hate that y'all hate on it. And anyways, man, you wanna just leave it there?
Yeah,
I think that's a good
it's
spot
good.
to leave
Good
on.
place to wrap it up.
Yeah. So if I have any say in what we pull from this episode, I think the solid plan is to pull Marcus B, the wedding planner.
Yeah.
I think that's a solid bit. of information that everybody needs to know. That's just my
how
opinion.
Marcus is, and just send that. So you know, the next person you date for a long time, I'm gonna meet her and get her number and then text her that.
Hey, what's your name? Here, I'm gonna send you this link,
Let me send you a link real quick.
and you just need to be on board with this.
You just give me your thoughts.
If you're not on board with this, he feels real strong about this. So maybe you should do so.
Yeah, like if
you don't feel the same way here,
Get out.
probably not gonna. Just leave.
if at the first 10 words of that you go no, then
If you don't get the first part, you should probably leave.
I mean that's gonna be a test.
That is a test. No. Last thing, I don't remember.
That's still a test.
We still gotta try
Rock,
that.
paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. Last thing, I can't remember what Du Bronx. It's the Bronx is in the title. I can't remember what it is. Anyways,
Sorry.
can you look it up real quick?
Probably looks super weird.
Movie with Bronx in the title.
Oh, it's like hurting my brain.
It might just be something like from the Bronx, or
The Bronx Tale?
A Bronx Tale.
Are you talking about the
Streets of the Bronx.
the chess movie?
No, that's. No, that is not what I looked up.
I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about this scene in particular, and it's funny how you bring up a test,
Yeah.
if you will. That's what they were talking about, and he's like, they're going through the scene, and that's why I want to call it out because it's such a good movie. Because I'd seen it once.
Fort Apache, the Bronx.
No.
The Bronx Tale.
I think it's a Bronx Tale.
Yeah, let's say a Bronx.
Yeah, it's a Bronx Tale.
This the only Bronx movie I know is Bronx Tale.
Yeah. It's when did it come out?
1993.
Yeah, that's right. So Bronx Tale. There's a scene in this movie, and I'm a botch it, a couple of the lines, but this dude's talking to this older Italian guy. He's like, "All right, I'm gonna let you borrow my car, but you never let anybody borrow your car. I know, but I'm gonna let you borrow my car, and this is gonna be the test. All right, so when you go pick her up, you're gonna lock the car. All right, and then as you walk her to the car, you're gonna unlock it. You're gonna open the door for her, and she gets in. Now, once you close the door, you're gonna walk around the back. Now, if she does not pop the knob of the door to let you in, by the time you get to the door, she's done. Because that broad's selfish." And I was like, that's such a simple, but I feel like
As far as actions goes, you instantly kind of see.
that's such a simple, and it feels like a very reliable
Yeah.
test. Now we can't do that now because everything's
I
electronically
was about to
locked.
say, you just click your. Whenever you said that, I was like,
Yeah.
Popular.
Obviously, this movie's from 1993, and the
Yeah.
cars are probably from the 80s and 70s, so they
Right.
had the little thing to pull up. But I was like, damn, I like that. That's good. If only you could still do that.
got to come up with some tests.
Got to come up with some other test. And that's my test. If you don't get down to my wedding like that, sorry, probably ain't gonna work out. I can move a couple things. I'm not leaving the cloth napkins. We're getting the goddamn cloth napkins, and we're getting a full bar. I'm negotiable. Oof.
Oof.
I can negotiate on everything else.
I was about to say, are you going to say negotiable, right?
That was rough. Anyways, as always, appreciate you, Big Dog, for coming through. New guy Chris, glad that the team is back together. Feels like
Yeah.
it's been forever.
It has been. Yeah, since
It
Christmas.
has
yeah.
been quite some time. So I'm glad everybody's back. Hope everybody's staying healthy. Everybody that stayed with us all the way to the end, thank y'all so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Y'all be easy. Peace.